But here's where I got sad. I went to go put those center caps on, and the result was... Okay, so today we're going to work on the truck. Well, sort of. We're not actually going to even touch the truck today. It'll be another day or two before we actually touch the truck. But what we are going to do is work on something for the truck. So if you look down here, these are the rims, and tires are old, obviously decade plus, whatever. They're definitely shot. But these are the wheels that came on this truck. So not originally, but what was on it when I got it. So I don't know, some people like those. These front ones are about 9 inches wide. The back ones I think are like 11, 12 maybe, I don't know, they're pretty wide. But anyway, I don't really care for them. I want to get the truck back to looking more like it did from the factory. So what I've decided to do is go ahead and go to CJ Pony Parts and get some new rims for it. So that's what was in these boxes down here. So I'll show you those in a second. What I also did, and I'm kind of trying to do the camera a certain way here, but picked up some new lug nuts, because if you look on this, it's got those like long lug nuts that I guess work for that, but not really what I want for the fall on. And it's like $7 for some new lug nuts. So anyway, got those. And then what we're going to use is these. So we got 4 of these. That's what's in all the boxes down here. We got those center caps. Now I know they're not, at least I don't know, but I don't believe these are what were, stock from Ford at the time. I think these are more 50s center caps than what came on a 66, but I like them. They fit the wheels that we have, so that's what we're going to go with, and that'll be go with the colors of the truck, which obviously it's blue, but then it also has chrome on it. And then the last thing we're going to do is pull out a third color, and that's what I'm going to work on next. So let me squeeze by the Porsche here and head out into the yard and show you what we're doing when it comes to fixing that wheel problem. So this is what we ordered from CJ Pony Parts. These are smooth, so there's no gaps around there, they're just smooth. But these came like this, basically primed, ready to go. So we've got them set up out here in the yard using the same cardboard that they've got shipped in. Kind of windy out here today, but we're going to work on trying to get these painted up. And what we're going to do is use this duplicolor wheel, and we're going to paint them white. So the rims will be white with the chrome center caps, and then I'm going to paint the grill, some stuff up there, white as well. So that'll be the colors of the truck: white, chrome, and blue. With black inside as far as the vinyl and stuff. But anyway, on the outside, white, chrome, and blue is what we're going with. So I'm going to go ahead and work on trying to put some paint on these, but somehow or another it decided to be a windy day. I don't know, we'll see if we can wait on the wind to die down maybe a touch, and then we'll go to working on these. Really, I don't have to do anything to them. They came ready to paint, so we're going to paint them. I'm just using these the spray cans of Duplicolor, and then I picked up a can of this is white, and then I picked up gloss. So I'm going to put as many coats of this on there as I need to, and once I get this wheel coating on there and get it on looking good, then we'll come back over the top of it with a couple coats of the clear. Just add some depth, and then some scratch protection. So if you get a little bit of scratching on the wheel, it won't take the color off. It'll take the clear off maybe. So anyway, that's what we're going to work on doing today. So I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down and wait for the wind to die down, or spray between gusts here as much as I can, and get a coat of the white on here, and I'll show you what that looks like once I get it done. Okay, here we are after the first coat, I'll say. So basically what I did I'll zoom in on one of them here. And you can see I mean, it's got some whiteness to it, but it's not super white yet. So what I did was go over it, basically just swept, I don't know, I was about 8 inches away from the rim maybe. And I just swept back and forth, you know, going over the edges, back and forth on both sides. And I did that from like this side of the wheel, and then I turned and came at it, you know, came around this way, and came at it kind of from this direction. Same thing, and just swept back and forth across here. So I did that basically 2 passes, then went to that wheel, that one, and then to this one. Then I came back over here. I did 2 more passes on each one of these wheels, doing it from different directions each time, so that I'm kind of getting it most of the angles that I need to there. But basically, that's it after the first, I'll say, coat. So we're gonna let that sit for probably 15 minutes or so, and then we will come out and do some more. Hopefully we'll get these things nice and white after a few more of these coats. But I'm doing it slow because I don't want to get any runs in the paint and stuff. So we'll just keep chipping away at it here until we get the nice good white that we're looking for, and then we'll come clear coat it. Okay, here's an update. We've done a few more coats on these. Just like I said, I'm going pretty slow on it, but you can see they're getting wider and wider. We'll just keep working on them. I mean, I'm outside, I'm not in a paint booth. This is kind of how they would have done it back in the day, or like anybody's shade tree kind of deal. So I don't know, there might be a bug land on it here or there, something blow up against it, but anyway, we'll keep working on it, do some more coats, but that's where we're at for right now. Give you another update when we're ready to go to the clear. All right, here we go with another update. So as I was painting, I lost a little bit of paint on the wind out there. I might have been holding it a little too far away, you know, stuff like that. I don't spray paint stuff like this very often, so I kept getting a little closer, a little closer, a little closer. What I eventually ended up doing is, as I went to do it, I would reach back here and essentially tip this up, you know, like this, and it didn't move on me, but I tip it up and spray it like that. That way the can didn't get air in it, you know, when I had it leaned over. So anyway, this is what we got right now. I've got them back in the garage. I am going to let them set up, see what they look like. I got a bug or two, maybe one hair, I don't know. So we'll let them set up for a couple hours down here in the garage, hopefully minus the wind and dirt and whatever else. I will rub them down with a rag real quick after that, knock off any bugs, any, you know, high spots, things, and then we'll get them back out and put a clear coat on, and then that side will be done. I don't know if I'm gonna paint the back side or not, honestly. I went through 1 can of spray paint and maybe half of the second can. So there's quite a few coats on here. I've probably put 6 or 7 coats. The first couple, admittedly, were pretty light, but these last few were heavier because I was just going heavier and heavier until I got pretty good coverage, I think. But anyway, that's what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and pause here, let these things set up for a little while before I come back down and, like I said, I don't know, hour, 2 hours, something like that, and spray the clear on them, get them ready to go. Because my plan is to throw them in the back of my new F-150 and take these down to the tire shop. Leave the hubcaps here. I don't need to take those, or the look was this Wildpeak AT trail from Falken. So this is it's an AT tire. This 235/75/15 is what I looked up, and supposedly it's pretty close to the stock tire that came on these things. All right, so these are back in the same place, but I took them out and I did some clear coat on them. Since I've gotten better at the painting and the distance and how slow to go and all that, went a little quicker. I did 2 good coats of clear, and that used probably 1/2 to 3/4 of a can. So that's what I've done on this. Now, it was sitting out there. There was a random bug, a hair, I don't know, some piece of palm fronds, I don't know, a couple things fell into the paint. I pulled a couple of them out and all that, but you can see there's pretty good gloss on them. They're they're fairly dry. I did the last coat maybe 10 minutes ago, so they're not dry, but I mean they're doing all right. But I'm pretty happy with them. I mean, we can nitpick them all day or whatever, and if I had a paint booth and a paint gun, and there's way better ways to do it. Some people told me I should powder coat them. I didn't really want to do that, so I just want to kind of do old school how you would normally do on this truck, and just get a rattle can and paint the things in the yard. So that's what we did. But there they are. I've already got all the tires loaded up in my truck. You can see they're missing from here. We'll leave the center caps and all that, but the tires are already out in the truck. The new, the newer F-150, and so we're gonna take these and put the tires on them, bring them back tomorrow afternoon, and put them on the truck and show you what that looks like. Okay, here we go. Got these back home. Got to just unload them and go take them over and put them on the truck. So we're gonna go ahead and do that and give you a look at what that looks like once we got them on. Okay, I don't want to show you the whole look, but here you go. We got this on, got our new lug nuts, got them torqued down, so everything worked out there. So that's all set and ready to go. Now I'll put the center cap, hubcap, whatever you want to call it, on here, and then I'll give you a look of the front of the truck now. I think it looks way better. These tires fit the truck, make it look good. Very, very happy with the look on this, but we'll get to that in a second. Let me get that center cap on. All right, so I've got all the new rims and tires on the truck. So there's that. That's the rear one. So I'm gonna go ahead and back up and show you how this looks. And I think it looks really good. I like this look way better than the mags that were on there. This just gives it that, kind of original, to me anyway, farm truck kind of look. So that's that. Everything's on there except for the center caps. If you look right there in the middle, you'll see a stack of boxes. That's where the center caps are. Here's the truth of the matter. I don't know that they fit. I was so happy, so excited. Everything's been going all right. We got all this done. There's some crap in the back of the bed of the truck there, but just so excited about how the truck looked. I'll give you a shot from a different angle. Let me move over there. Okay, moved over here and I'm back with you. So again, I really like the way the truck looks. It brought the front up because it had that, kind of low front nose based off of the tires. I didn't like that, the way it sat in the front, just too low, not my style. This is more what I want. I feel like in the front anyway, that tire size definitely fills up the wheel well pretty good. I really like it. In the back, it's a truck, so there's some more room there, but still fills it up pretty good, and it doesn't stick out, which is the main thing to me. I didn't really like that. But here's where I got sad. I went to go put those center caps on, and the result was, let me get over here for you, this. So I was trying to get it on, it slipped, scraped up the paint and everything. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm kind of frustrated about the paint, but you can always repaint the wheel. That's the whole deal with spray paint. Just get another can and you can fix it. My bigger issue is, and honestly, if those center caps went on like I thought they were supposed to, you wouldn't even see any of that. It would be behind the cap. But regardless, I just don't know that they fit. Either that or I don't know what I'm doing. I have to admit, I hadn't tried to put center caps on a steel wheel like that, and I don't even know, probably never. honestly, I've done some hubcaps in my day, but I don't know that I've tried to do that. But anyway, this is where I got sad. So I don't know, like I said, am I doing something wrong? Do they not fit? Scarred up the wheel that I just painted and everything. You know, just, you're happy till you're not. You know how it is. Things are good till they aren't. But here we are. Anyway, so we'll just have to move on. The exciting thing to me is I like the stance of the truck. I like the tires. I like the white on there. I'm going to paint these, the grill up here is going to go white. So it's already flaky. But the grill is going to go white. And then I'll probably paint these white as well because they look like Dog Duke. So I'll go ahead and paint those white and the grill white. Sorry, mosquito. And I'm going to get some chrome paint for the bumper. So basically our whole color scheme here is chrome, white, and blue. So I got to figure out the center caps and call it good. But there you go. See, those rear tires don't stick out anymore. I really like the way the truck looks now. This is what I remembered of old trucks, and this is what I was going for. So I know it's not everybody's style, but it's the one I like. So anyway, that's that. More to come on this truck. I got some distributor cap parts, changed some points and things like that. The vacuum advance diaphragm is probably bad because the timing jumps around when that thing's connected. So anyway, this is it. We're gonna end here on this one. So you have to come back and figure out to see if I figure out the center caps or not. See how the whole distributor thing goes. I got to button up a couple pieces of wiring, and then this thing's going to be ready for its maiden voyage. And I've already got a plan where I'm going and what I'm doing for that first trip, taking this thing out. But that's it for today. So you're gonna have to subscribe and follow and all that, so you can come back and see what happens next. Hope you come back and see what happened here as far as the center caps and where we go for our first trip, because it won't be long before we go.